afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Buick. I certainly will. First thing he says, please, please, please open those doors. Don't worry, I will in just a moment. I do hope, though, you've had a moment to visit some of the new Buicks that we do have on display, from the all-new Buick Enclave luxury crossover, the elegant and very commanding Buick Lucerne, the newly updated LaCrosse, and how many of you know that we now have an exclusive line of premium sedans, the LaCrosse and the Lucerne Super Series. But there is no doubt you've probably not had a chance to see this. It's the latest expression of Buick's global design direction. It's the Buick Riviera concept car. Riviera's graceful fluid lines flow naturally from its intricate and detailed new face. The prominent Tri-Shield logo has been showcased on a modern expression of the Buick Classic waterfall grille, surrounded by dramatic air intake valves and some very unique forward lighting. The elongated LED headlamps flow up the hood into the three-section chrome portholes, all in one continuous windswept arc. This arc does continue along the body side into the graceful sweep spear. This is probably one of the most prominent of all classic Buick styling cues. The Riviera's graceful fluid lines and all the sharp edges were made possible by the use of carbon fiber in the exterior body panels. Carbon fiber gave the designers more flexibility with the vehicle because it has an incredibly light weight, but it's amazingly strong. These are 21-inch forged aluminum wheels. They do have both a satin and a polished finish, very elegant 10-spoke design. But the Riviera concept car may be the most dramatic at night. It actually has several backlit features throughout the vehicle. The center hood stripe, the translucent area on the Tri-Shield logo, all the translucent area of the headlights, the center stripe on the side mirror, even the lower rocker panel. They all have a subtle icy green glow as the vehicle moves at night. And that is matched in the back by a backlit Tri-Shield logo and even the accents around the exhaust ports. But the use of carbon fiber gave us one of the most dramatic styling features on the Riviera concept car, and that's the exotic gold wing doors. But now these doors actually have both an aesthetic but also a very practical purpose. Notice the clearance as it's opening it up. It only takes about a foot to open the gold wing doors. As we know, Rivieras through the years have always been a two-door coupe, but look at the length of this door. If this door opened traditionally, probably would need 2 parking spaces. Not only that, the gold wing doors allowed us a very wide opening, so see how easy the access is for the backseat passenger. 2x2 seating arrangement in this cabin is nothing less than a sanctuary. They did select an earth and watercolor scheme, so you see the rich blues, the subtle creams, and exquisite materials. But the theme of calm simplicity was continued on to the design and layout of the controls. So electronic shifter paddles have replaced the traditional transmission shifter, and the controls were truly kept to a minimum to avoid driver distraction. The roof on the Riviera concept car is a solid shaded window, but do notice the recessing for the headroom. This actually has about an additional 3 inches of headroom, so even if you're 6'5", you'll easily enjoy the cabin on the Riviera concept car. Rear seat passengers have a couple upscale amenities. Notice the architectural armrest for the rear seat passengers. This actually moves left and right, so it accommodates different size passengers. And there is no doubt the Riviera concept car is in tune with the environment. It has been engineered to accommodate a hybrid propulsion engine. Now, this very affordable hybrid system will be going into production later this year and is scheduled to be unveiled in a new General Motors product at the beginning of the Beijing Olympics. With input from truly around the world, the Riviera concept car was developed at the General Motors Tech Center in Shanghai, China. Now, you will notice on the rear of the vehicle, it does have some Chinese branding. This is Mandarin Chinese for future Buick. We know that this has set the showcase for the international collaboration on the next set mid-size Buicks. My name is Kim. If you have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I do know one question most people ask at the end, so I'll go ahead and answer it. Even though it does have remote doors, it does still have a door release. Doesn't have traditional door handles, but you see the 5-dot button beside the door, and that is the actual door release for the vehicle, so don't worry, you don't get trapped inside. We do hope you enjoy your time here at the Chicago Auto Show, and I encourage you to spend a few moments and see all the new Buicks on display. Enjoy your day.